So the under 20 final that is coming up on Sunday, the 1st of June 2025 at Marrakesh, will be the topic of the discussion. But also to know a little bit about people around you, like the humble Vicente will say, you have to discover to discover, huh? To get some legends to know what is happening. So once again, I'm here in the studio with the President Aliou Badara Jaju, a very household name in the Gambia when you talk about sports. And of course, Samba Manneh, who is of course a product of myself, but they are my boss now. They pass me now, so I gotta follow them. Gentlemen, first we start with the Secretary General. Samba, welcome to exclusive interview on Atlantic TV.
Thank you so much. Big Sam, I always call him bro. It's a pleasure to be here to join you on this very much important occasion, that is exclusive interview. It's a pleasure to be here, Big Sam.
Thank you. Presi, Aliou Badara, welcome to this for the first time, both of you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome, Aliou Badara.
Yeah, thank you very much, Big Sam. It's a pleasure being here at Atlantic TV. You know, we are always proud that, you know, Big Sam always standing by us whenever we call him. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And then I'll still have to give you another opportunity. Samba, maybe family, friends, and people of Kombo Central are watching. You might say hi to them because we are coming to you live.
Yeah, thank you so much once more. My able bro, Big Sam International. Thank you so much, and I want to say very much greetings to our people out there, the people of Kombo Central too. If you say Kombo Central too, actually, you will mean the southern part of Kombo Central. That is ranging from Bakar Sambia, Manduar, Marakisa, Dasalame, Busra, and all those villages around that end. It's a beautiful day out here at Atlantic TV. As my mentor said, I cannot end this program without saying that I grew in his house, you know, for a couple of years, you know, joined him in series of programs in the heart of Brikama, that is FMB, that is Brikama Community Radio. I know what he has done for me. You know, he has definitely saved me to that level, but due to one reason or the other, you know, I couldn't continue, you know, in that aspect. But nevertheless, we kept it moving. You know, at this stage, as he said, I am born and brought up in Bakary Sambia. You know, attended Kabafita Primary School. Some of you might wonder why Bakary Sambia at Kabafita Primary, but at that stage, you know, that's the opportunity that I was given. Then moved to our famous Alpha Khan called Brikama Brikama Junior Secondary School at that time, and then proceeded to Muslim Senior Secondary where I graduated. And by profession, I'm a teacher. Went to the Gambia College, you know, have some teaching experience, but at this level, I've grown to the level of an education officer, working with the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education.
Wow. That's awesome. So that's a very good CV or background, whatever you might call it. But this time, Aliou, but I want you to, for you, you are a legend. I want you to first greet your people, then I will post your question to tell who you are. Although it's not easy, but just to browse through for them to know. But first, I'll give you the opportunity to say hi to the people of Kombo and family and whoever.
Great. Thank you, Big Sam. You know, I greet the people of Kombo Central too, and the country at large. You know, we are glad that we are here at Atlantic TV. Kombo Central too is our home. It's my home. It's our home. You know, and we are very much proud of the zone. You know, people are always together, you know, proud of the zone. And definitely, when it comes to sports, you know, they actually embrace each other. And definitely, Kombo Central too has become one of the most recognized zones when it comes to sports, simply because, you know, people are together and then they embrace one another. So we are proud of each other, and we are saying once again hello to everyone in Kombo Central too.
Thank you so much. And now,
Yeah.
Aliou Badara is the president of the Kombo Central 2 Sports Committee. But a little bit of Aliou Badara. I mean those, not the children of today, those days know Aliou Badara. But tell us who is Aliou Badara. inside. Who is Aliu Badra born where, the name, the schools you pass, and some of the stuff that I know you are a sportsman. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much, Big Sam. Aliu Badra Tiaju, I'm born at Daslame, Kombo Daslame, just a village after Marakisa at the borderline. Yeah, I attended Daslame Primary School, St. Patrick's, and then from there, I went to St. Peter's. I graduated at St. Peter's, and then also attended the catering school, GTHI, and I did catering as a profession. Okay, yeah. Well, when it comes to sports, I did all my football, in the Gambia here. Actually, I played in Kombo Central too. Within Kombo Central too, where I haven't played, it's not much. And when it comes to the Gambia also, I have played in so many areas, so many parts of the country. Yeah, Big Sam.
That is it. So that's our president, huh? So humble business, you might help us do the, what do you call it, doctoring, or do the, free lectures for us on that. All right, moving on. Let's start with the secretary, Samba. When do you join the Central 2 Sports, and how does it come about until you are now the Secretary General of this Kombo Central 2?
Yeah, for the records, actually at this stage I would say I'm the acting secretary.
Okay.
By formality.
Okay.
This committee came in, I think, somewhere around 2017 towards 2018, and then along the line, there was some hitches in and out. So I was contacted to say, why not you come, and then serve us in the capacity of Secretary General.
Okay.
With all odds, I have the trust and confidence in myself. And then I don't also want to disappoint my people of Kombo Central too. And then I was called up to the task, so I take it with generosity, and then feel that I owe my people, and then asked to come in and join the committee, at that level. So I think that was around 2021. I came to join the main committee called the core executive, that is mandated with the responsibility of running the affairs of sports within Kombo Central too.
Kombo Central, quite amazing. When I ask you, what is your day-to-day work at Kombo Central 2 as a secretary, or whatever you call it, acting secretary general?
Yeah, as acting secretary general, as a secretary general in any organization, you will know, is the guy responsible of records, documentations of committees happening. So at this stage, I am obliged with those responsibilities. I'm handed over those responsibilities. So anytime there is need for records, anytime there is need for writing, anytime there is need for submission or whatsoever, a key figure in that aspect. So when it comes to producing committee activities, I think that is under my payroll. So anybody work associated with the works of associations, works of committee, you will be definitely cleared of the responsibility of being a secretary general. And then at this stage, I am the sole person and the focal person when it comes to records and documentation within the committee.
Awesome. A reminder, it's exclusive interview with me, myself, Bakary Manneh, Big Sam, with the Kombo Central 2 Sports Committee. Let's turn the mic to our president, Aliu Badra. I guess you've been part of the sports committee for a while now. But first, before your portfolio, what can you tell us about Kombo Central 2 Sports Committee in general?
Kombo Central 2 Sports Committee has started way back in the 80s. It was there, and it came to a time that it has a halt, and eventually certain people came together to kind of revive it, and we did that. The legends, we contacted each other, and we saw that Kombo Central 2 is kind of dormant when it comes to sports, and we have to do something to wake it up, if you like. Okay, and this is what we did, and then we went round to all the communities, when I say going around to communities, I mean we go there, we talk to them, about the concept of what we want Kombo Central to be like, and we did that. It took us some months. It was not easy, and they kind of bought our idea, they embraced it. And the first year, we had a Noran tournament, and it became very, very successful, And from there, we started, kicking off, and we tried to, kind of registers Kombo Central too, to the main zonals, national zonals, so that at least Kombo Central can, come back at the peak. And we did all this, and definitely it was very, very successful. So along the line, as at now, this is where we are.
Where you are. Can you remind us, the villages in Kombo Central, somebody decided to tell us something, but I feel in his deliberation, maybe Kitty was out, but can you, as the president and the pioneer of this, tell us the villages that consist of Kombo Central too? Yeah,
when you talk about Kombo Central too, it's kind of the satellite villages behind Brikama. Okay, and these villages include, like Daslame, Marakisa, Manduar, Bakar Sambuya, Medina, you have Kasakunda, you have Dimbaya, you have Busura, you have Penyem, you have Kiti, you have also Sioni, you have Bajiran, Kabekel, and Jamwell. Yeah, these are the villages that come together, to form Kombo Central too. So, yeah, so you can see that, they are quite a number of villages that put their ideas together to make sure that all the children or anyone who wants to do sports around that area, can at least have a platform where to showcase your talents.
Well, that's what I know. Those people in the diaspora mind, when you had some of the names, you say homesick, home sweet home. Huh? Okay, let's talk about Ali Badra. How do you come to be the president of Central 2, and how long now?
Yeah, as I have said, when we thought of reviving Kombo Central 2, we came together, Vicente, myself, we have Samba here, Matar, we have Koli, Abdul Koli, Marakisa, quite a number of the legends. We came together, and then we said, let's do something for Kombo Central to actually, we shouldn't leave it to die, So, and we came together. Everybody embraced the idea. We came together. So after sensitizing all the communities, as I have said, playing a Noran is where we should start. And before you start a tournament, at least a committee has to be in place. Okay, and at that moment, we didn't have the people that should select a committee, because we are trying to put things together, and everyone is kind of volunteering. So we kind of volunteered. They automatically, selected me as the president, then Abdul the secretary, and so on. So we became together, and definitely we pushed the Noran and saw that, it was very successful. And we also, provided IDs. Each and everyone should buy a membership card rather. Okay. This membership card should help us, to be together, to make sure that, people take ownership. And we did this, we provided membership cards. People bought some of these membership cards, and this is how I came to be the president. And the secretary, we had the treasurer, we had first vice president, second vice president, Matar Mbamusu. Mbamusu is the first vice president. Matar is the second. Vicente then the PRO, and then he definitely graduated, and then giving it to Pa. Quite a reasonable guy, Vicente. He works behind the scene quite a lot. We praise him for that. And from there, this is where we started. All started from the Noran. And it became very, very successful. then from there we started, pushing things until we went to the zonals, and the like.
And the like.
Yeah.
Quite a story. If I may ask before I go to Samba, as the president, administrative-wise, what is your day-to-day work in link with the Central 2?
Well, as the president, most of the things I do is to recommend some of the activities that we want to do in most cases, because we have different committees. We have the organizing committee there. We have the executive, and the organizing committee is solely responsible for all activities. And in most cases, whatsoever they want to do, they will inform the executive, and we will definitely, look into what we want to do or what they have proposed. And if we feel that, it's a genuine idea, definitely we recommend it. In most cases, my job is to recommend most of the activities that they.
Thank you very much, Aliu Badra Jaju there, a household name, like I said. I said everything about him, so there you go. Samba, let's come back to you. In Kombo Central, too, what are some of the activities that you are involved, especially in football? I know you have the seniors, you have the unders, and just let us know. And how do you do them?
Yeah, thank you so much, Big Sam. I think that's a very important question. Among the agendas of Kombo Central 2 is not only to play football and then finish. We have series of activities, and top among the agendas is to unite the people of Central 2, because we believe that coming together as one will give us that power that we need to move the area. And then we also engage ourselves in festivals. That is promotion of culture, showing our tradition. We believe that culture is heritage, and then as we appreciate each other's culture, we are bound to live in unity. We are bound to, strengthen love among ourselves and all those stuff. And then we also embark on youth promotion. That is nurturing people's talent. We want to promote, skills in people. Most especially towards education and all those stuff. So when it comes to sports, it has no limit. We develop sports in all arenas. That is ranging from the senior category, coming to the junior category, that is the under 20, and then of course we have the GET. We call it JET. That is girls empowerment tournament. So these are activities that we involve ourselves. As the president said, mentioned, the first activity that was carried on, done by this committee was organizing a Noran tournament that involved all the villages within Kombo Central 2. So along the line, we also came up with a cultural festival on 2 occasions. The first occasion was held in Bakary Manneh, and then the second edition was held in Manduar. Then as time goes on, we also come up with this idea of organizing football tournament for the females, and the first edition was very successful. We went up to that level, playing the final and all those stuff. So coming to at this stage, we are having 2 parallel competitions together. That is the senior competition, that involves villages around Central 2. And then we have juniors, that is under 20 as well. So coming to this, we were having like communities registering as teams. So for this other edition, we slightly changed the tactics. We want to make it open, because we feel like, inviting only a community, might restrict the chances of other players, having the opportunity to participate. So we call on clubs, and then I think this has paid dividend, because we've realized some communities, producing more than 2 teams, to participate both in the senior level and the under 20. Most particularly, Kitty and Busura, they have registered more than 1 or 2 teams that have participated in both categories. So we find it very, very fruitful, and then feel like, yes, this is something that we definitely wanted to see, and it is happening. So this has given the opportunity, because as you said, among the rules that, if you have participated in the senior category, you cannot relegate down to the junior category, that is the under 20. The idea behind this is to expand or give opportunities to other players as well, because the number of talents in Central 2 is uncountable. You have a lot of young people within Central 2 who have the ambition, who have the aim, to develop, to be a great players. As you can see way back, those days when our president and the colleagues, Ebul Vicente were roaming, doing their quota within the field. They have produced a lot of talents that have not only participated or represented Kombo Central, but they went to that level of representing the at in the junior category, that is the under 17, under 20, under 23, even at the senior level. So we feel like, giving opportunity to demand, those young children that do not have the opportunity to participate in the senior level to come to the regional level will be a great idea.
Great idea. Albert, you want to put a little bit on that, the programs that you do before we talk about the issue itself, which is the under 20 final? You have something that you want?
Yeah, exactly. Just to throw a little bit light on what Samba have said.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely did a sensitization of bringing Central 2 together. We first did inter-village tournament. This is what we were doing. That's for villages to embrace each other, people to know each other. And that has definitely paid dividend. I mean, we've seen that we've achieved that aim. We've achieved that success. We've got success in that area. I mean, villages coming together, players within villages providing 1 or 2 teams per village, definitely, I mean, showed us that, there are a lot of players left behind, as some have said. So at least we have receiving complaints that, people are around that need to play. Some will even want to leave Central to and go and play somewhere, simply because, they did not have the chance to play. And definitely, I mean, as Samba have rightly said, we try to bring in the clubs. The villages definitely did their quotas. They know each other already. Yeah. So we can change the clubs, so that, we give chance to quite a number of, youths within Kombo Central to have a chance of playing. And this is what we did, which is very, very important. Yeah.
So important. Catch them young is they will say. Some now to the big event. On the 1st of June 2025, Sunday, it's coming Sunday, is the under 20 final. And this is why we are here today. How is this tournament played? And now we are in the final. What do you have for the viewers?
Thank you so much once again, Big Sam. The tournament was played in a league format, and then, as I mentioned earlier on, we have clubs that have shown interest or has the idea to come and participate. So these clubs were derived from the communities in Central 2, and then they were put in 2 groups. We have the group A, you have Marakisa, you have Bakar Samba under 20, Penyem under 20, and Dar Salame under 20. And in group B, you have Sotokoy under 20, Sioni under 20, TK Academy under 20, Biribiri under 20, and Kasa Kunda under 20. And in group C, you have Bamina under 20, Seeds Academy under 20. Vicente will want to hear that name. You have Zavis Academy under 20, and then you have Late Jatu under 20. So these are the teams that participated in this under 20 tournament. That gave us the way to this level, and now we are here talking about the grand final. And in the final, can you imagine, the teams that are paired up in the finals were grouped in the same group in the group stages. So interesting, where that group was even regarded as the group of the dead, because we have the defending champions, Marakisa under 20. They won the previous edition, and Bakar Sambia under 20 was in the semi-finals in the previous edition, and then we have Penyem under 20. So they were not in the first edition, but they due to one reason or the other, but they have made it to this other competition tournament. But they presented a very strong side, a very strong under 20, and then you have Daslame under 20 as well, and Nema under 20 who did not continue with us, but nevertheless we have to move on. So we get to that level, to the semi-finals, and now we are talking about the finals, and which is scheduled on the 1st of June, Sunday 2025, at the Marrakech football field. That is an avenue that everybody will want to see. I don't want to leave you in regret, so I'm encouraging all football lovers within Central 2 and beyond, and then to make it a day to this final big Sam.
Okay, later on I'll allow a little bit of, because it's a community football, I'll allow a little bit, especially about the final in the local diverse language, especially those well spoken out there. But again, let's go to the president. On the 1st June is the under 20 final. Somebody, you said who are playing who?
Yeah, Bakar Sambuya and Penyem.
Bakar Sambuya is
under 20 and Penyem
under 20. All right, Aliou Badra, on your part as the president, what do you need to tell us about the final on the 1st?
In the first place, always what I advocate for is peace. Peace is everything. We don't joke with it, and nobody should joke with that. We've come a long way, and we've seen what has happened, within Kombo Central too. I mean, when it comes to certain games, and we've learned a lot. And definitely, as a matter of fact, we will not be tiring, to call people, to embrace peace. In the first place, this is what I will ask the teams that are playing the finals, and any other team that is playing within the Kombo Central and the Gambia at large. Yeah. From there, we definitely thank the teams that have made it to the finals. We also thank the teams that have participated. Because the actual fact is they contribute to the success of the finalists. If they did not participate, they will not reach the final. Exactly. So they did with peace. They each and everyone had embraced peace. They emphasized discipline. This is why we've reached this stage. So I'm urging every one of the teams, each and every one of the communities to embrace the peace sector, so that we can definitely achieve what we want. Yeah.
Awesome. That's very good from Aliou Badra. They say when elders speak, sometimes they pick it up. That's why I want this to be a bit nice. Samba, whatever language you want to communicate, this is a community language. The committee le commande kan Kombo Central to under 20 finals of Dimaso, Marrakech football filo into. Isa dama nim fon na mole surtout menu be jibero la in our own local dialect.
Barka bake big sam de bani mo be control na de namo la ni de be control na felale Atlantic TV me kere jambi wala na football ni ya ko wala ke kan central tula tundola the 20 tournament ni ya ko wala organize for me kere ni ya ko Sanjol be this one. Sanjol be Sanji Mwang kanawe Dumala. Felem fotatale akum fadlato dami yalon ko abe minul tema sign wolem Bakar Sambia under 20 aning Penyem under 20. Bari be fotala nyi mboto football jamal le keta komanto nga kalamata ko Central 2 manke sate kilinti wakamala fo nyo sengo yake doro kaji ko jimala ba amunyo boyndila so kamala football dol keta koma team jamal le fana safeta comme mbadi maya fo nyamin na president mi keta aliuti Central 2 manke sate kilinti Central 2 musati jamal so fanna folo wala nyenti ko ka badingol kumane nan ka community kumane ka sarel kumane kana ka play bare ndara fo nyaata ngaji ko ngani o mintu wo fannala ala yake ngo sotole so kamala nata joko dol bije mi alon ko be koma mi alon ko e mo chance to pour kana ka pile so wala na kuma da sam pour nga joko ngam bulo yele so ate dana comme ka fo sate kile na dorong ay team kilenke so na radio ko woni o sate team nango mi alon ko sa sotono ha iso teamol samanan so nara ngo ko kimol ka funyo kam fonga groupe saba soto mi alon ko groupe fla bije wala team dudu soto groupe kilim bije way team nani soto so wol fana ñu sango ke fo ina rafuta semi final auto fo saimbe bi tembo minto ina rafuta final auto so final o abe minul tema bi tilo ten wala bakar sambe ala on the 20 million ko diningol sangol mi ala ko be sanjo moye dumala ani penyem on the 20 million diningol mi ala ko be penyem sanjol be sanjo mo ani way dumal so o be sinyo sama be kala lu mena wala ñin dimaso min kanaten atili follow marakisa sateto so bi me ñin temo mi to ñin fanala be kolbe la renten big sam
Abaraka Bake Samba anybody what is the most spoken language in Kombo Central too? Is that Jola or Njago? But I'm not sure Mandinka. Mandinka is spoken, but the most common is Jola, right?
Jola, yeah. But I mean Mandinka. At least if you speak Mandinka, yes.
Press, I want to do the Jola. Do the Jola for us, and then yes.
No, my Jola is a little bit different with this because I speak Karoninka. Okay, you see, so that's the Jola that you expect. Yeah. I don't understand it that much. And if I speak in Karoninka, many people may not get me. No.
But any language, Mandinka, whatever language you can. Okay. Eddie says speak Mandinka. My engineer says speak in Karoninka. Go ahead, Ali.
Okay, I mean, Kitchena Pambaga Plum, Kenka Gambia, Kenka Kombo Central 2. Anganji Alubadra Jaju, that's Lame, Kombo Central 2 Sports President Atei. Okay, heavily Atlantic TV Farato, Tico Gubku Fire at Kombo Central 2 Egageki on the first this Sunday coming. Okay, so winning Katakayonkal Pambago Plum, Kenka Kombo Central 2. Kapihin attend finally. Okay, Kombo Central 2 etuna. Another game Kombo Central 2 abe manol yo una. Una ofu me manol yo, ofu inia kam manol. Pume fu me manol ya, umena yo, ano na cho Kombo Central 2 nding eti. Na cho kaya ning kom eti, pambaka lompa yifaka yankan ngachinka sinjanga minim pianga ngaka choka Kombo Central 2 ngaka lufi buga hetikin. Andu yankanani yo, but ning ukadana spesuna pampaka lompanga katan sipesi so ekinanu ya katika yonkal pampaka mpusi ya pusinjana pampaka wala punu lunyana pampaka we not try ukia unamfata pampaka kem kanin kala filafi Kombo Central kayangana ni Kombo Central tuna fanu jukaba pik zone pikeba fanka himva kahina hin try kahina hin kata foka chol planka yamla una lompo fo hina kat fo chola lanu yamla yo apara kechanalo. Big Sam.
Thank you. No, I think we do justice to everybody. We have not much time left, but Samba, what is the most important message you want to put across to my audience regarding this final?
Yeah, thank you so much, Big Sam. I think before I go further, I want to commend the efforts and contribution of one of our key sponsors, who is no other than Malan JJ Jaju, so many will call him Coach JJ Jaju. He has been the sole sponsor of this competition, the Under 20. I can remember at a meeting when the idea was discussed, our able President Alubadara Jaju took it upon himself that he is going to communicate to Jaju personally to see whether he can give a helping hand towards this competition. And then without doubt, he came further to say, yes, I am fully ready to support this. Can $1,000 as a start. We started the competition with this along the line up to this level that we are talking about the final. He didn't stop at that. He added another 13,000 to make sure are all in place to get to this very important event. And then in that, he has prepared, wholly supported, presented, paid for the fans club. You may imagine Central 2. When you talk about fans club, I can say here and brag it anywhere to say we have this most,
no doubt about it,
the most supported fans club, in the country. Yeah. So the fans club will be there to give the support. He has given an additional fund, to support, all the other arrangements towards the final. And then from that $70,000, you will have a cash prize for the winners, cash prize of $30,000. Sorry, I beg your pardon, $20,000 for the winner, and then the 15,000 will go to the runners. And there is a giant trophy, presented that is to be staged between these two finalists. He didn't also stop at that. We have series of individual, awards as well that will be presented. Among them, you will have the Golden Glove, you will have the Golden Boot, you will have the most disciplined team, you will have the Man of the Match. The list goes on, and then we will have some certificates for the most participating individuals or personnel within the community. And he did not also stop in that. Also, who is no other than Mariama Koli Jaju, has also taken up the responsibility to present an award for the golden boot of the tournament. So at this stage, I can say Malang is somebody who has done a lot for this committee, and this will forever remain in the records. I can remember, for the first time, I will say, as far as my mind can serve me, for a person like Malang Jaju to come with such a sponsor to Central to Sport Committee.
Wow, Malang. Yeah, he's been a sport for. We played together in Serekunda East. He played for Canon. I was playing for Bohol 9. So I think he's all alone. And I heard that his dad also used to play football around. Exactly. So I think he bred football. He's even a coach again in America. So
I just want to throw a bit of light on that. He started his playing career within Central 2. He went to New Strat Secondary School, where he participated in all levels of their football, and then graduated to the divisional level. He plays for Flemings. Maybe at that time, you people will say it's better. And then continue to Real de Banjul. That gave him the opportunity to travel to US, and then where he joined the Bethel University. He served as a player from 2003 to 2006. And in 2016 rather, when the head coach resigned, he took up the responsibility of coaching. Henceforth up to this level, 9 years along the line, he has been serving as the head coach of Bethel University coach. So he didn't also stop at that. He graduated with a BSc in physical education, and as a graduate of masters in education also. So Malang is good in all aspects.
Ali, yes, maybe a little bit on Malang, but also what is the most important message as president you want to pass through before we go on this final?
Yeah,
or maybe I didn't ask the question and you want the
exactly as Samba have said, exactly that's how things went. When we were seeking for sponsor, I thought of Malang. I was not surprised we got what we want, because I knew him before he traveled even. So approaching him, was just with the concept that like I'm going to get what I want, and this is what he did. We are so much proud of him. And we with the wife, Kombo Central too, as I have said, getting sponsors like Malang, is huge. I mean, we have a lot of talents within Kombo Central too that we want to nurture, and the more they have the playing time, the better they become. Okay, and if you have people, trying to sponsor us, we definitely appreciate it. Malang, we cannot say, we cannot praise him. We can praise him as how much we want. We don't have words, to praise, to thank him. As I may say, I mean, he promised to sponsor the Gino team, and this is what exactly he did. So we are asking other people within Kombo Central to emulate what Malang have done. Definitely we are proud of him.
About the final word on the final stuff?
About the finals, you mean?
Finally on the final, because we're done now. Yeah,
exactly. The finals, definitely we calling on people also to come and watch the finals. As we have always said, Kombo Central is ours. So we definitely have to try, and come up, support the people, support the boys, support Kombo Central too, so that we can definitely achieve what we want. In a nutshell, I will also try to thank Omar Koli. One of our veterans in the diaspora, Omar Koli, and his colleagues, definitely they try to chip in, to help in some of the constraints that we have. And especially when it comes to this individual, awards. Yeah, so he has also contributed, with his colleagues. We saying a big thank you to him and his colleagues down there at the diaspora. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Samba. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a while, he's lost. I always see when I go to comment. Thank you so much for coming.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
And Badrasaya?
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Thank you. And viewers, on Sunday, the 1st of June, all roads lead to Marrakech Football Bill 4, Kombo Central 2, under 20 final, proudly, honorably sponsored by Malang Jaju. Thanks for the support. And whoever, one way or the other, you there. But remember, of course, as usual, 4:30 onwards is the game, and then adults are only $30, while children will pay $20. So, on that note, thank you so much once again to Aliu Badra Sajama, cameraman, Joba Juba. Yola Samamba and Duba Messi Alabi. I don't know the Messi Alabi back of, and my one and only, of course, favorite cameraman, and now the sound studio engineer, of course, Edward Noah Baji. From me, Big Sam International, thank you for watching exclusive interview. We will be back with another everyone. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Atlantic fofu nonu naka professional anything li ngeen ñul ci walum xarañ ñom ñoo fi gëna ak quality professional standard recording studio mu fa fofu nonu bokay pour sen voice record ya xamne artist nga nga record lepang fa live band instrumental records la lepang fa mix ak master a lepp li nga sola danaka ñu ngi ubbi bes bu len faté am nañ sound system bu di Atlantic Sound International pour lepp li ngeen sola sen ciéti sen genté yi open events am na ci togu ak stage concert yamu lol Atlantic TV ñu ngi fofu nonu naka pour sen live coverage video shooting la photo shoot manam printing ak lepp li nga sola dal di télévision di def ñu ngi leen ko defal yegala ñu tay su tanka di sey ci farato manam dendo farato juma bi mbi nga téléphone